so welcome back to my channel. This is the third installment in my LGBT plus community makeup series. I guess it's like a makeup flag series. I didn't initially think that I was gonna do not all of them. I didn't think I was gonna break it down by different meanings in the community, but it just like started off as a rainbow and I was just gonna do different variations over the rainbow. But then I was like, oh, well actually my best friend told me like, why not do the trans flag? And then after the trans flag I ran into the bisexual flag, which is today's look. Today I'm channeling the bisexual flag because I support everybody in the community. And, you know, I'm not just going to be cute and sit here and say that, you know, our community is perfect and we just love everybody, because it's not true. Bisexuals get one of the hardest raps in the LGBT plus community. And I know because I used to identify as bisexual and I got a lot of hate, a lot of slack. It wasn't enough that I was just being open with myself and YouTube at the time, because I don't know if y'all been around for a long time, you know, back in the day, I also had identified as bisexual. So when I came out as bisexual, I came out to my mom first and my dad, and my mom knew already that I wasn't just into women at the time. I put that in quotes because it's just like, nah, I'm not really into men at all. But anyway though, but let me explain something to you guys. I'm not gonna go into my story. So, oh wow, a nail just broke off. So if I'm about to put it back on too on camera, I don't give a damn. So anyway though, so there's this thing, right? I see this a lot, unfortunately, in our own community, where somebody will come out as bisexual, right? And you think, okay, now you're liberated, you can live your best life, whatever, right? No, that's not the case at all, because you have people in the community. I can only speak on those who I've experienced talking shit about bisexuals, which is the lesbians. They give, the lesbians give them a hard time. I don't know why. You know, honestly, it's weird because I'm like, everybody in this community has one thing in common, that we're different in one way or another, and we also like either the same sex, both sexes, whatever. We're transitioning, you know what I'm trying to say? We're questioning, we're queer, you understand what I'm saying? So it's weird to me that people in our own community will ostracize certain groups of people, i.e. trans women, particularly trans women, and bisexual men. They get a lot of bullshit that goes along with coming out. I swear, I've never seen a bisexual man come out successfully and say, okay, I'm bisexual, and everybody's like, cool. No, it always turns into, well, you're gay. And it's just like, no, they're bisexual. See, the thing is, people use the word with bisexual, which is confused. Do you know what confusion means? Confusion means you don't know what to do or what's going on. I'm actually going to put a definition down here of what confused means. Confusion is not a real word. I got it from Jesse Wu. But being confused means you don't know. You honestly don't know something. Like if you're confused about fucking directions, you don't know where you're going. Bisexuals are not confused. They are very open in saying that I do like women, but I also like men. There is nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people try to label that because I've heard some people say certain things like, oh, well, I was played by somebody who's bisexual and they don't know what they want, they don't know this and they don't know that. No, that's not bisexual issues. That's because they're a jackass. So you need to push that on that particular person. I feel like it's wrong to take that and put it on the whole group of people who identify as bisexual as well. I feel like that's really messed up too. And I feel like if I'm about to say something somebody's not gonna like, I feel like black women, heterosexual women in particular, give bisexual men a really hard time. I've witnessed it. Don't at me. I don't care. Okay. I've witnessed it myself. So if a man comes to a woman and says, and he's bisexual and he wants to pursue her, and she's very, very heterosexual, she's very straight line, okay, no sketty, no straight until wet, she's very straight. There are some women like that. And he says I'm bisexual, it's almost like immediately she's like, well, he's gay, so there's no chance in hell. Like, y'all ever seen the episode of Insecure with Molly where she was so caught up on the fact that he had sex with a dude, she got in her own way, and he was a good guy, and the next time she saw him, he had a whole new girlfriend, and she had finally came back around to wanting him, and he was like, I'm over you because you didn't accept me when I came to you. It's just like that. So I just want everybody to be open to everybody in the community. You don't have to like everybody. Just respect everybody's choices. We have enough time with people outside of the community giving us issues. It's really weird that inside of the community that we're still haggling bisexuals. I stand with you guys. True, honest, open bisexuals. I'm not talking about certain people who get drunk and kiss girls and be like, oh no, I'm not, I'm totally just doing it for my boyfriend or whatever. That's stupid. So anyway though, but yeah, I just want to come by real quick and let you guys know why I did this and what look this is going for. I did not match the smile fit on purpose. I didn't realize that until I started on my freaking eye that, hey, guess what? You're dressed like your eye makeup. And you guys know I don't like to match. So I was like, damn, I can't change now. I've already started. But yeah, so if you guys have anything, any questions, any comments, anything, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, comment. You guys, thank you guys so much for your support. Even if you don't support the LGBT plus community, respect everyone. They are people too. We are people too. But right now I'm repping the bisexual flag. So shout out to all my beautiful, amazing bisexual people in the community doing their thing. And it does not mean they double dip. That's another thing I've heard. They're like, oh, they're dating say if it's a woman, right? They're dating a girl, and then they think that the girl's on the sidelines smashing the dude. Now, once again, if somebody does that, that's not bisexual. That's because they're an asshole. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, you guys. I had so much fun doing these. I have one more left, and the month will be over. But yeah, I had so much fun. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. So first I'm going to start off by taking a fluffy blending brush and going to the Sahara 2 palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going to go into that burgundy and that brown and just mix those colors and blend them into my crease. So now I'm going to take my Ben Nye Rainbow Wheel. It is a cream palette, and I'm going to go into that blue and apply that on my outer corner. So now I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild palette, the Venice Beach, aka Vice City collection. The name of this particular palette is called High Flying Colors. I'm going to go into that deep blue in that palette and just apply that right over where I applied the cream base. So now to create my cut crease, I'm going to go into a MAC paint pot with an angled brush. So now I'm going to go into the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going to take that beautiful pink color and just pack it on top of where I have the base. So now I'm going to take that same brush and go into the NYX glitter primer and just tap that on top of the color. So now I'm going to take my loose glitter in the color Shimmering Crystal and apply that right over the pink. So now I'm gonna go back into the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. Don't mind me, I was jamming out while doing my makeup. I'm gonna take that purple and just go all in my lower waterline and under my eye a little as well.
1 0 0 1
So now I'm gonna go into that pretty rose gold color and just apply that to my tear duct. As always, my favorite brow bone color is the rose gold highlighter by Becca. So for my eyeliner, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liner. So now I'm just going to go in and apply some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. So the lashes I'm using today are the Wispy 600 by Ardell. So now I'm going on my foundation. I'm using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. It is in the color Kenya 200. And while I'm applying this, I want to give you guys a little tip. So I actually got this for free at Ulta with my points. It's normally $20, but I saved up my points. I'm one of those people. And I got it for free. And the lady at the counter told me to go a color down. So I had matched myself and like kept going back and forth between mirrors and the samples, like putting it on my hand, putting it next to my face, stuff like that. And I found the perfect color, and she was asking me if I got the exact color, and I said yes. And she's like, well, it oxidizes, so I would recommend go down one color, and I did, and it's like perfect when it oxidizes. So if you try this foundation, go down one color. It may look a little light when you first put it on, like it does on me right now, but it will oxidize. So for my highlight, I'm going into the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the color Deep Cinnamon. And on top of that, I'm going to go into the NYX color Correct and Contour palette, which is in Deep. And I'm going to use a little bit of that light color on the left side at the top, just to make it just a little bit brighter. And I do blend out my concealer first, because the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, it dries very quickly. So for my cream contour, I'm going to take the Sephora Make No Mistake high coverage concealer in the color Pepper. So now I'm going to take my baking powder, which is a couple different powders mixed together, and I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and just apply it where I have applied my highlight. Since I did do this step after my eyeshadow, which I normally do this before, I didn't want to get glitter on my face. So I'm just going to let it sit for like 5 minutes or so and come back. Okay, so I am back. I have to go feed my cats real quick just to take up some time. I'm just gonna dust off the powder. So now for my powder contour, I'm going to go into the Color Design by Lancome in the color Stone. For my face powder, I'm going to go into the True Match in the color C8. So you know the routine, I am going to douse my face in setting spray because I really want my makeup to set and not look as cakey and like powdery. So now I'm going to go on my Afrique blush by Juvia's Place in the color Bella. So for my first highlight, I'm going to go into the MAC Gold Deposit. So my second highlight, I'm going to use the LeBron's Glow Powder by Artist Couture. More setting spray, and then for my lip liner, I'm going to go into Night Moth by MAC. Okay, for my lipstick, I'm going to go in the Be Hue Beauty. This is the collab they did with Platinum, and it is called OCT. So that is it for this tutorial, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.